So as you guys can see, I have not been uploading as much as I did when my channel was really exploding, but don't worry, I have everything planned out. So, next time Bitcoin goes on this huge run, hopefully my viewership will start to expand again, but I'm definitely not losing hope on this YouTube channel. I'm going to keep posting, try to post 2 times or 3 times a week. But anyways, today I'm going to be explaining to you guys what my other project that I'm working on is. Anyways, let's get right into the video. First off, just quickly looking at Bitcoin here, since it is, and once again, such a crucial point. So right now on Bitcoin, we actually are getting this slight correction here after, bouncing off this low here, to which everyone thought we would create a new uptrend. But obviously, as you can see, this big candle right here did break this uptrend. So, some people were a little bit confused about what's going to happen here. The main reason why this did end up happening is because the stock RSI was actually very overbought. So as you can see here, the RSI went down with this downwards move here, and so we're very oversold. People were waiting for an upwards movement, and so we did get it right here, but people were very concerned with this very overbought RSI at this point. So that's why, personally, I was definitely getting ready to short or selling at this point. And then we did see, the sell-off happen as the stock RSI does show. So what I'm expecting here, I'm expecting us to go down a little bit more. I think down to around 7,500 would be the optimistic bottom of this. If we did get down to 7,500, we could continue this uptrend. As you can see here, this candle right here that I did sort of block, this candle right here was the uptrend. So as you can see, if we did stop at around 7,500, we would continue this uptrend, and then it would be a very, bullish wedge for Bitcoin. But the other move that could happen with this stock RSI is we could see it drop down to right below 7,000, and then I would expect a little bit buying back. So I think it would drop down to 7,000, buy back up to the previous trend line, which would be the very heavy resistance, and then we would fall more. So those are two very obvious situations that can happen with Bitcoin right now, but they are very important, as once again, if we do break this downwards movement, we would finally have a large breakout in a very bullish Bitcoin, which I would always love to see. But anyways, let's get into talking on what I have been working on. What is SignalTrader? I haven't told you guys that much unless you guys were in my Telegram group, SignalTrader's news and updates. I will leave the link in the description to the updates channel for SignalTrader. But anyways, so what I have done is, through a lot of the money that I have made from my YouTube channel and other things, I have been funding 100% this new website that I have been creating called SignalTrader. So obviously, I have been trying, a ton of different trade bots, whether that be, all the ones I've made videos on, but also a few other ones that, I'd never really decided to make videos on because I thought they weren't that good. But, the main thing that I've come from, seeing all these bots and things like that is that there are, certain limitations to how well they can perform. They can only respond to indicators, and unless you get into AI and automating certain things, there are heavy limitations, such as double up, where if a coin keeps going down, then it just keeps doubling up. If you have profit trailer, you might experience this problem. But it's just small things like that that can really kill the profitability. And sometimes if you're trading on a downtrending market, a lot of these bots can become completely useless. And so what I was thinking is, how can I make, the best automated solution that can encompass every type of market and get good trades, automated with AI and other things like that. And I thought of SignalTrader, which is what I'm going to be explaining to you guys today. So what SignalTrader is it's a platform where people can create groups and make buy and sell signals to the people that are subscribed to their groups. Now I'm going to explain to you guys why the group creators and the users are incentivized to use my website. So why the group creators are incentivized to use my website is because if you guys create a group and you're a good trader, and then you can give signals to the people who subscribe to you, then you can also charge them a monthly fee to be in your group. So if you're giving gains to your users of 40% a month, which is more than 1% a day, I'm sure a lot of people would be willing to join your group, and then you can charge them a $100 a month fee to be in your group, since you're putting work into giving them signals, and they're making profit, so then they would pay you to be in your group. And a really helpful thing is that we, SignalTrader, would be taking a very small fee. Nothing is announced yet, but we will be taking a small fee, obviously, to make money, and we will be advertising the website, which will then help advertise your group, since if your group is getting really good calls, it's going to be at the top of when users are looking for a group to join, and we're already advertising for you, so there's nothing you really have to do aside just be on our website and make good calls. So it's great for the group owners, and then users also get to automate all of these calls. So that's a really big question that a lot of people have, is like, why would I use this website instead of Telegram, instead of Twitter, instead of Facebook? Because a lot of groups right now are really spread out across all of these platforms. I think that's a very big downside, because it's so messy. And, some complaints that people have said in my personal group is, oh, sometimes I'm not on for all your calls, or I'm asleep whenever you're making all the good calls. And that's a really big issue. Obviously, if you want to have a real TradeBot, if you want to automate everything, you have to make it so it's 24/7, it's always running. And so that's what our website will do. You can set up automation options for each group that you're in and you're paying monthly for. And how the automation would work is you would be paying a fairly low monthly subscription to our website, similar to CryptoHopper, where you do pay a subscription to use our servers, obviously. And then we automate all of the groups that you choose, and you can set settings for. Obviously, I don't want to give away everything on that end too, so competitors don't copy us. That is the general gist of how it's going to work. Call group owners can make money. We advertise for them. Users can automate all their calls. It's the best combination of incentivizing people to make money while giving the best automated calls possible. So, people can do anything and make as much profits as they want. Something else that's very interesting is we will be supporting AI trade bots. So different trade bots that give calls, based on tons of different factors, based on news. So if there's a bot that someone makes that scans Twitter and sees if there's very good news for a specific coin, then they can add it on our website through our API, and then it can automate it in a group, and then you guys can subscribe to that group. So the limits are endless for this. There's so much stuff that you can do on this website. I'm obviously super excited for this. Now, the main competitors, obviously I do want to address the competitors. The main competitors for this is CryptoHopper and co-vesting. So you guys may have heard of one of those. The reason why we think we will be better than those websites, I want to start with co-vesting. Co-vesting does sound like a great idea, and it's very similar to what we're doing with the whole copying the traders. But one huge limitation that they do have is that on co-vesting, currently with their white paper and what they've explained, you will have to use their exchange when following people's calls. I think that's a very negative thing whenever a certain platform limits people to their exchange or something like that, because obviously the co-vesting exchange is going to get a lot lower volume than, for example, Binance or GDAX or BitMEX, which is all websites we're going to be supporting on SignalTrader. So, I think just the fact that you have to use their exchange, and they, sort of did create a semi-useless cryptocurrency in order to use their platform, but that's a whole different story. So that's why we think we will be better than co-vesting. And as for CryptoHopper, we will be offering a lot more options for both the user and the group creators with a lot better interface, because as you guys know, if you go on CryptoHopper right now, it's sort of confusing to find, how to create a group on their website. You can't really see any of the calls that you're getting or automating. There's not that many options, just a simple like gain option. So after someone makes a call, if it goes up 1%, then it just automatically sells. There's nothing more complicated than that. But we're going to be supporting a lot more on our website. Hopefully it's exciting for you guys. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of what the actual website will look like, as this is, very basic. This is just like a template that we quickly put in to fill it in. But here's what our designer is working on. As you can see, it looks a lot nicer. Hopefully everything will look a lot more professional. This is currently just a PDF. We have been working on this for around 2 months, and I think we're planning on releasing in around 1.5 months. There's a ton of setbacks as we add new features, different issues that we have, but hopefully it will be very exciting for you guys. Make sure you join the groups in the description. Obviously, once Bitcoin starts going back up again, hopefully we will be ready. But anyways, there's always coins that you can make profit on. If you go on CoinMarketCap, I guarantee you every day there's at least one coin that goes up 30%. So there's always money to be made, and hopefully with SignalTrader you will be able to achieve that. Anyways, guys, stay tuned for more updates on SignalTrader. Make sure you join my group. I will also be releasing a animated explainer video that I have hired someone to do for SignalTrader. Hopefully that will be very exciting. And as we get closer to launch, I will also be advertising this website. Obviously, I hope it's very high quality. I hope you guys are excited, and thank you guys so much for watching.